That's image 1 and image 2.
Should just ask the question.
Okay, so question 1.
Which photograph do you think is the most pleasing?
Flick back through them.
2.
I think 6 is the most aesthetically pleasing.
Okay, I think 1 in terms of the lighting and the crispness of the shot, or go back to the last slide. Or 6 in terms of framing, their body language, the background of the shot and everything.
Okay. Which photograph do you think represents the fashion genre best?
For me, it's number 6 because fashion is mostly about clothing, and that's the image that shows off the clothing most. In some of the other images, they're either perhaps too close to be fashion focused, or the positioning of the models are sort of hiding the fashion a little bit, like for example Amy in that shot. So for me, it would be number 6.
Yeah, I think number 5 or 6 because they show off the clothes.
I think number 6 as well.
Which photograph could you see on a magazine cover?
I think number 3 because it is in good focus.
I do like how there's like almost like a bit of movement in that shot as well, like just with the hair and stuff. I think for me, in terms of framing and background and clothing for a fashion magazine, it would be number 6 again. Although the image is backlit, isn't it? Because the sun's behind them, which makes it quite an aesthetically pleasing image. But it's not necessarily sort of fashion magazine cover as a result, because it means that the clothing isn't as highlighted because they're backlit. For me.
I think number 3 as well, actually. I just think it's like, I don't know.
Beautiful, Kira. Yeah, one thing I would point out, I think number 3 is probably the best frame for a magazine cover. Because if you think about it, you're going to drop the image as it is on the magazine cover. You might crop slightly here and there or zoom into the image a little bit, but that image gives the right amount of space for quite a large
I
amount
was
of
going to say that it's got this perfect space
Yeah.
for writing at the top.
Whereas that shot on the right, nearly half of the shot above is nothingness. Do you know what I mean? And you can see, yeah, you want to leave some room. Like an ideal framed image, you're never going to have too much headroom above it. You need more headroom for a magazine cover, but not necessarily half a shot like that.
Yeah.
So if you go to the first slide again, those two are probably a little bit too much room at the top. I do like the composition of that shot on the right, but again, because it's a little bit backlit, you can see how washed out the image is compared to the first one. But I think, again, it's probably a bit too close for a fashion magazine cover. I think a lot of the ones focus more on beauty when they're that closer. But go on, yeah, sure, last slide again. Yeah, half of the shot on each one is nothingness at the top.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Yeah.
Were they the type of things you were picking out yourself anyway? Yeah. Anything that's a new revelation for you? Were you surprised by the image that anyone picked? Or?
No, really.
Right, go on, pause that.